By Jove, I do say, these are some mighty fine-looking wares you have all down in the bazaar. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's stupid. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we did Korra's Blade quest, which was just a bunch of chatting and me trying to learn how to voice act. This time, we're out here in Argentum for the start of another Blade quest.
From what a certain innkeeper tells us, there are to be discount deals at the Argentum Bazaar today. We should expect anything from half price up to 90% off. One does not simply pass up such an opportunity. Bargain days can be pretty exciting.
Fingers crossed we'll find something good.
We wish to be adorned. To the accessory shop. Fine purveyor of goods. Have you any fashion accessories in vogue?
But of course. I recommend necklace made from scarlet mushrooms. Only 5,000 G. Normally it is 10,000, but today I give discount. Special bargain day.
This is almost too cheap, if anything. And while it may be befitting of a knock-on, we do not like how it may be eaten at a moment's notice. What we desire is a pure, noble accessory. Come, to the next door. This establishment is full of curiosities.
Ah! Madam, have I for quality. These unique accessories, crafted from findings of salvagers.
You mean to say these are all handmade? Pray, what might be the most valuable item in your shop?
Why, this exquisite item made from ore of highest grade. Salvaged in Gormont, to be told.
Well, this is a fetching item.
This is a really interesting heart-to-heart, because regardless of what option you choose, you get only 900 trust with Sheba. However, the extra 100 goes to either Pyra or Bridget. Really weird how it does that, but it's interesting.
It would suit you to a T, Bridget.
Oh, how lovely. It's very subtle and elegant. I admit it would suit me well. But are you really sure about giving me something that pricey?
Bridget, you are a beauty among beauties.
Hold on. What are you getting at?
We can see you take great pains to maintain your pulchritude.
Well, I guess, compared to your average blade.
You needn't say another word. We understand completely. You do all this because you want to be our #1, do you not?
No, I do not. Sorry, but I think you've misunderstood something here.
Inconceivable. To think we of all people would be turned down? Yet, we shall not let this topple us. For the sake of our future #1, we shall purchase the necklace ourselves. Tell us, fine vendor, what is the going rate for this particular item?
You want to buy necklace? That come to 430,000 G.
430,000? Was today not a bargain day? We should expect you will be selling it with a 90% discount today, no?
43,000 G? That like slap in face. In first place, it's precious item. It not fall into bargain price bracket.
Preposterous! This is the trouble with cheapskates. Forget it. We're leaving. What a royal letdown.
Hey Sheba, I can kind of guess, but what exactly is it you're after?
Well asked. Our dream is to hold banquets and tea parties with the most charming of ladies. That is why we need our entourage. You can't hold a good banquet without the right number of participants. And we will not rest, not until our goal is in sight. Fear not, Pyra, Bridget, Nia, Morat, Poppy, Pandoria. You are all invited. You shall be a part of our inner circle. But we realize now that it is not so easy to have others acquiesce to our request. The road may be long, but still we forge ever onwards.
So, this is just something I'll bring up now. If I recall correctly, it's much more explicit in the original Japanese, but she wants a harem. Yeah. Little Garden Tradition is our next location. Yeah, it's obviously they're a little bit more subtle about it in the localization, but you kind of already know exactly what the deal is with Sheba. Just again, it's a matter of how explicit do they want to be about it. We are only on the Winnow Night. Or on, gold, I should say. Sure. We'll grab that. At some point, I'll probably just grind up a bunch of,
But you hear it?
All friends return
grind up
safely!
a bunch of our bigger enemies to, work down on, I'm really hoping for for another level pretty soon, but, work down on just getting a bunch of legendary core crystals. Again, I mentioned this before, Ardrin is really good for that. Let's do a bunch of smash. Like set enemy HP to max out, everything else to minimum. Just focus down on getting smashes. Adenine, of course, is really good for that, because she improves enemy drop rates. Gold chips are really good. Stuff like that. It is in the Little Garden of Tradition, right? I'm not misremembering. Yeah. That's what I thought.
You know, I almost missed being a million miles from nowhere.
Sheba, why did you take us all the way out here?
Have you no eyes in your heads, peons? Behold, these magnificent white sands, this crystal clear lake. And the mansion at the lakeside. What better place for the perfect vacation? Is this not the summer paradise that you longed for? The dream island destination that makes you the envy of your peers? Wait. Why is there absolutely nothing here? And to think, it cost us 1 million gold to become the owner of this island.
1 million?
You mean to say you bought this island?
We saved up the money over a long period of time. We had intended to purchase an opulent mansion on a small, cozy island, and then we would gather the loveliest women from around the world to our paradise. Eat, drink, and be merry. It was our dream come true. What are we to do with this dinky, dreary, desolate excuse for a landmass?
Looks like you've been had.
Yep. It's clear that Sheba tricked.
You are indeed correct. We have been well and truly deceived. That Ardanian black-feathered fool. He robbed us of our money and made off with it.
Black-feathered fool? Could it have been a Nopon merchant?
I see. It seems you can identify the perpetrator. That makes things simple.
Right. All we've got to do is get the money back from them. Come on, cheer up.
Nia, Morag, Brigid, you will lend us your aid.
Goes without saying, really.
If we leave this merchant to his own devices, there are sure to be more victims.
We should get this over with as quickly as possible.
Oh, our beloved friends! You alone would treat us with such kindness. As proof of our gratitude, let us welcome you into the uppermost echelons of our entourage.
Nah, you're alright there.
Indeed, I don't think I'm befitting of such a position.
Agreed. It's the thought that counts.
'Tis a shame, truly. But it matters not. That impudent feathered fool, on the other hand. How dare that dirty, dopey-looking creature toy with our delicate feelings? Justice will be served, we swear. Come, beloved friends, let us make for Alba Cavenich, the imperial capital. Ah, peons and beasts may carry the luggage. We expect you to pull your weight.
Excuse me?
And so we start off Fool's Gold. I actually really like Sheba. She's a very ridiculous character, but I do think that's really where a lot of the characters thrive, is being very over the top. At least for the rare blades, I think, really thrive from being over the top. Because, I mean, again, they're minor characters, so you really need to make an impression with what little time that they get exclusive to themselves. So, you know, it's a nice little thing that you do have characters that are so outrageous and wacky, like Sheba. You know, Sheba Veil, Korra, those are all really over the top. The boutique of the black-feathered fools within the Oh? Seems like there's a problem. Wonder what's up? Indeed. We shall inquire as to the nature of the predicament. What is the matter? It seems we cannot help but notice that you seem beleaguered. May we assist you? Oh, thank you. But we're hoping to claim back some money from a Nopon. You too have fallen foul of the feathered felon. Speak. Alright. There's an Nopon merchant around here called Sasai. He said he knew a quick, easy way to turn 1,000 G into 10,000. He asked me if I was on board. Said it wouldn't take more than a few days. I gave him the money some days past, but I tried to heard back. It didn't seem right, so I went to the shop to see what was up, but there was no one in. Last night, I discovered that Sasai had closed down his shop and packed up a few days earlier, so now I'm at a loss. I won't be able to afford food for my daughter at this point. I don't know what we should do now. Looks like they fell for a scam. Took the money and ran away. That's good for nothing. Not content with conning us, now he's willing to trick an innocent mother and child just to line his pockets. Where the law permits, such a vile deed as this shall not go unpunished. Rex, relinquish 10,000 to this poor woman at once. Huh? Why me? Why do you look so surprised? Ultimately, we'll arrest back our million from that ne'er-do-well. That paltry sum such as this will hardly break the bank now, will it? But sure, isn't 10,000 a bit much? 1,000 would be enough, wouldn't it? Imbecile! We took you to be a man of large heart. Show some compassion. Come on. More like, Betty, am I right? This much? Are you sure about this? Take it. It is a policy never to overlook a lady in trouble. You realize I'm the one paying up here. Cease your whining, Rex! It is not becoming of a gentleman. That should suffice for the time being, should it not? You may use it as you see fit. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we have decided. Yes, what have you decided? We have observed that the child will one day mature into a beautiful butterfly. She should be given a free pass to our entourage. In which case we must turn back this instant and please wait. Maybe before all that, it is important to search for a Nappa that tricked Sheba. Oh, you're quite right. You're so sage advice, dear puppy. We would expect nothing less of you. Still, it seems we're all but groping in the dark now. We shall have to locate an area where the Nappa congregate and press them for information. Yes, to the gentle guilds we go. There's an abundance of Nappa merchants there. Surely we will find the lead we seek. If all goes well, we may even be able to meet the black-feathered villain. Your monarch has spoken. We must make for our gentleman immediately. I'm not sure it'll be that easy. Golden's a big place, you know. Fear not, they are but Cretans. He will surely have disembarked at Goldsmith return port. We shall find him skulking around there. And now we depart. Follow our lead. A bit creepy that you notice that of a child, Sheba, but sure. At least she's not saying, oh, right now she'll be able to join our entourage. Read the harem.
Let's rest the spell.
At least she has the wherewithal to be like, eventually. Kid does have a nice hat, though. It's a very nice hat. We run on over here. Logan also has a nice hat. Well, Wad's a nice hat. Gets a nice hat. It is. We see that indeed it is a place of spacious proportions. Where might we find the black-feathered fool, Tora? How would Tora know? Me not know what other Nappa doing just because me also Nappa? A shame. There's no course but to inquire based on our memory of the incident. You have a name there, Society. That's in the Black Feathers. But still not much to go on. We shan't know unless we try. Come, let's perambulate and look for suspicious individuals. Good idea to start from first floor first. Well, we're back on the hunt for Looty. Yup. What is the matter, child? Why do you cry?
There was a one with black feathers. He ran into me, they knocked me over, and they broke my precious clam hair clip. I got it for my birthday. Dad said it was a rare treasure he got from salvaging.
That scoundrel! How would he make a little girl cry? Foul beast, lowest of the low! Fear not, child, we shall deal with this matter forthwith. And while we may not be able to recover your precious hair ornament, we will find you a replacement.
Really?
Yeah, really, that lie ever escapes our lips. Sheba, the nap on this girl bumped into, it could be the one we're after Sai. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her for questioning. Enough! Well, be that 1 million in gold is no small sum. Surely you've not forgotten our dream. Unite the bounds of the world under a common flag. In our entourage. And together we shall hold the finest tea parties ours has ever known. Savings goes but another step toward that dream. It is always with great urgency that we implore you to find this child a clam hair ornament. That means you, Rex. Of course it does. Don't worry, I think you can pick them up on the Golden Flight Deck. I'll head there right now. So, we head back up to the flight deck.
We're here.
Let's get going.
Head it back up here. You do have to do a tiny bit of salvaging. But it's the goal of flight deck is not difficult. We'll even use a golden cylinder.
Some local snacks, you hear?
Maybe I should eventually buy. I should probably
Wait
wait.
here.
Well,
I'll bring something
I don't really
great.
have much need to salvage. I have more than enough money than I'll ever need. Because the main cost is Sheba throughout the entire game.
Hello.
Sheba's well, okay. I'll need it to buy like
Beauty you are.
whatever the item that we have, the pouch item that we have, and everyone is. Got some pretty seashell. It's not. Is it the Cinnapon roll? The whatever. The you know what item I'm talking about. We can buy some here. I recently re-upped, although I have to still actually re-up at least on Morag. I know I need to. Let's Narsapear jelly. That's what it is. Narsapear jelly. I remembered as I was going into the menu what it's called.
Here, we have found you a replacement. So pretty. Thanks, lady.
My, what an angelic little smile you have. What'd you say to joining our own personal entourage? There she goes again. Hey Sheba, how are we going back to finding that black feathered Nopon now?
Ah, yes, that is right. And it completely slipped our minds again. Maybe the girl can tell us more? You want to know about the black Nopon? Yes, we would.
You would indeed, and tell us everything you know.
Sure. When I bumped into you, you dropped this paper to think it'll help. Oh, how fortuitous.
Our child, your actions are commendable. It is unnatural that we be offered a VIP seat in our entourage. Seriously, stop that! Can't you just read the flipping menu?
As you wish.
Are you ready? Then we shall begin. Our next meeting will take place on the deck of the Maelstrom. Be there on dot, not a minute later. Meeting memo. We're gonna lead us right to them.
So it seems.
Just you wait, you black-feathered fool. Justice will soon be served. So, if we now go out to the Maelstrom, it's locked. Why is it locked? It shouldn't be locked. Ah, shouldn't get sound anyway. I see the entrance all blocked out and I don't get in from the cloud tree. I guess it just leaves entry from above. Huh. Okay. Interesting. But we can acquiesce. Just a. Oh, I gotta take care of some stuff. Running a little bit low on space in the hard drive that I use, or the hard drive that I use for recording. I hopefully am getting a new one relatively soon. To make things a little bit easy on me because right now I just have to use one of my internal hard drives, which, you know, it's fine, but I also have, like, a bunch of other stuff on there, so, like, external hard... Jesus Christ, that's a long jump. But I don't see any other... Ah, okay, there's a little diving board over here. It's a little bit further out. It's also a bit of oh, okay. Don't you have to platform. What is this? So flock of black-feathered fools. We'll never know which one's SlayerMathis, right? We just have to grab them one by one until we find the culprit. Do you think that's a bit more? It matters not. All that we require now is to take action.
There you are, you black-feathered ingrate.
Who are you?
First you swindle us, and now you have the gall to make an innocent girl cry? Scum of all rest. Your wicked meddling ends here and now.
Who this woman? Why she make so much racket?
Ah, I remember her. She dum-dum who buy Desert Island for 1 million gold.
That's hilarious.
How stupid can woman be?
Mocking an exalted figure, are you? You ought to be put in your place. We hope you are ready for your just desserts.
Desserts? We have plenty food already.
Ah, what you gonna do about it?
Divine punishment! Now step forward if you'd like to be a forgotten page in the annals of history.
Wait! Calm down!
They're important reason why we do what we do.
There is nothing you could possibly say to allay our righteous anger. Prepare yourselves.
Whoa, hold on a second, Sheba.
Stay out of this, Rex. Or do you wish to receive similar punishment?
But if you beat these guys up, how are you going to get your money back?
Indeed. The peon makes a fair point.
We should at least listen to what they've got to say. You can always pummel them later, yeah?
Oh, well, how could we refuse advice from our dear friend Nia? All right. We shall listen to your pitiful pleas. However, if we perceive even the slightest hint of foul play, you know what's coming to you, yes?
We were nothing wrong. We just do what told. Oh, and pray tell, is it that you were told to do? Told to bury 4 barrels at different places than all the rest. We only bury them so we don't know what's inside. Interesting. Perhaps we should give them credit where it's due. What do you mean? Split the money up to avoid attracting attention by having a large sum of money in one place, I gather. Exactly so, Morag. Now, feathered ingrates, she'll tell us the location of these barrels. Okay, I'll let you know, so please give some space. Adeline Friend Berry's barrel near Sorrowspell in Gormont, near Leaning Tower of Doric in Temperantia, near Wonder Spring Plaza ruins in Spirit of Crispal Lepus, and near Battlecore's ruins in Cliff of Moratha. Well, friends, you heard the ingrates. It is time to reclaim the money that is rightfully ours.
What do we got to say out here?
Some old loving you say salmon can eat 20 salmon in one day, but the friends want to talk about more serious things, yes? Some of them very at the Buncourt's ruins. So an upper ability while some of them there was very good. Bala went to Wonder Spring Plaza ruins and Spirit Crucible Elpis, not know anything about contents of barrel, except it was quite heavy, probably very valuable things inside. Alala and friends only bury barrels with special request from Sai. Alala bury 1 barrel, no source but in Gormat. No can tell any other specific location though, not because we forget or anything.
And Corla. Corla berry barrel mules cleaning tower of Doric Temperantia. Surely friends not go and dig a barrel after Corla go to trouble of burying. Corla not happy about this, but also not want to be the same fate as Sai, so Corla not argue. So like, Sheba also fits the very over-the-top, like the very over-the-top, like, pseudo-royal that Dagus is, but I find Sheba to be less annoying with it because she does play it more for laughs. Dagus just feels like an asshole. While Sheba, she is an asshole, but again, it's so over-the-top.
Let's rest the spell.
That I think it kind of works. So, I don't know. Drop on down by the Saurus bed. Although, really, we're looping right around this corner here. It's close, but luckily we do have the power of our omniscient arrow in the sky.
Gimme! I know Nopal's like the back
Napa
of my,
Wisdom and Keen Eye. Thankfully, no Earth Mastery, because that's just annoying to grab.
Show me what you got.
Open that up to grab ourselves. Definitely not 250,000. Less than that. Next up, the Leaning Tower of Doric. So again, easy place to get to, even if I didn't show off me initially finding this location. It's
now.
Yeah, it's in the middle of Temperantia, so you know, quite a ways away. Also, like, shout out to that Napon for managing to bury it when there's a giant fucking T-Rex over there. Oh yeah, that's another thing with Boris. That the hand thing is actually his tongue. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. Again, I like the more inhuman blade. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a lot more money. I don't. There's too many numbers in there. I can't tell if that's actually enough. What is it? What was it that they said this one was? I'm gonna assume it's early on. Hope it's early on. Well, yeah, like, the more inhuman blades, I find it a lot more fun because they can really have a lot more to work with. Like, I get that this is never, like, they're not going to be making, like, a sequel in the same, you know, in the same exact universe, but, like, I would be really interested to see, like, what other types of rare blades that they could make. Because, again, there's so much room for interesting things. Like, there's so many, like, I get why they opted for the bunch of cute anime girls, because that's just what gachas thrive on. But, like, I find a lot more interest in Boreas because he's so different. I mean, Sheba, she does have the, she has the mermaid tail. The constant bathtub's never really explained, but it's still at least kind of amusing in that sense. Like, Nim's fairly interesting because she does have, you know, she's more animalistic in nature. Ah, Jesus, oh no, fuck it, I'm gonna go backwards from the Elpis Great Hall. You know, Boreas is, of course, really interesting. Dromark's a lot more interesting. Wolfric's fantastic because he's so different looking. Gorg, sure. Godfrey's a little bit boring, but, like, there's so much room that they could... Really? There's so much room that they could use for experimentation with what you have for different rare blades that they just don't use, which is kind of a shame. Again, like, unless a future definitive edition would add in more rare blades, which I doubt they would. I would love if they did, but I would highly doubt that it would be something they do. But
Gimme!
Like,
I know Nopal's like the back of my
the more inhuman ones are so much more interesting like, they show it off a ton with the Tornablades. Like, all the Tornablades are pretty inhuman, but they just don't really explore that enough, I don't think. And it's such a shame because, again, I want to see more things like, you know, Xenomorph-inspired things like Sever, or whatever a Brona is.
I know not like the back of my...
Leave the furballs to me!
Presidus is a lot more. Dolmus is really different. Dolmus being, Dougal's blade. Which you can only find out is the name from challenge mode. But we grab all of those. We can head back to the Maelstrom. Wait, no, Argentum. Whoop-the-daisies! And they better have that. They better have opened up that darn gate. Man, it's like, I mean, just, there's so much more potential with this game.
Let's get going.
That's just kind of the thing with this game in general. It's a lot of missed potential. Even though, I think this is a fantastic game, that when it hits its highs, it hits them so high. But, whatever. Where's it? Where's the money? Speak or suffer the consequences. What's going on? What money? The money inside the barrels. That is what's going on. The money you robbed us was supposed to be in the 4 barrels you buried, but it wasn't. Where is it? And that know what you talk about. Don't play dumb with us. We know it was you. You rotten, black-feathered wretch. How long you plan us to string us along? Spit it out. We make it so that you speak no more. Please forgive us. We don't know anything, really. Our leader only know what's inside barrels. We just do as we're told. And then where's this leader of yours, Where is he? Lay him before us this instant. Leader Sai, you already kick him to the middle of next week. Sai, go flying. It's misery where you went after that. We see. They just put a damper on the issue. So Freddy's all. We shall commence the search for Sai at once. I don't think we should just run around like Headless Tarkin, though. Then what do you suggest? We can get the mercs to help us out. She'll be much faster sniffing out the guy than us. Again, Sheba just punting the Nopon into next week is hilarious to me. But if we go down over to the Black Nopon search, if we go, Sheba is able to take care of that for herself. I always forget where she is.
Let us rake in the assets.
But then we just have a bunch of info collector, a bunch of expeditionists.
Got it. That you were committed.
That brings down to 5 minutes. So similar to, was that last time? Didn't bring it down to 5 minutes. Yeah, whatever. We'll let it just kind of roll for there. Obviously I just gotta wait around, so see you guys in, for me, 11 minutes. Just a basic 11 minutes. The black-feathered fool is hiding in the streets of Martine. Our entourage will not forgive this. That's just Sheba getting buffed up there. What's that? Okay, it's Trust. It is annoying, but
You like my new move?
I can easily just... I think a single love source would end up capping me out on that, so that can be something I can do fairly easily. But we'll go and pop on back over to more Ardain. I think we have to re-equip Sheba in order for the quest to actually activate.
So, where to now?
So let's go and, well, equip Sheba. It's an impressive leg from Sheba, by the way, to punt this Nopon all the way from Argentum to more Ardain. Because, like, if we look at...
Don't worry, I'll protect you from the scary dark.
I mean, obviously I don't think it's to scale as to where everything is, but, like, still, that's an impressive punt. But if we head up here, the reprobate that goes by the name of Sai must be around somewhere in the town. There he is, that's him! Sai prepared for trouble, but never imagined one would follow here. We had nothing if not tenacious. Now she'll return the money you promised, or you purloined, every last coin. Peh, who in right mind return money after pretty fit like that? Women not get single coin if she not get Sai. And anyway, most of the money already belonged to final Sardinian bodyguards. Women have fun convincing them. filthy. You wasted the money on this. Let us dispatch these nuisances and take down the feathered fool at once.
Great to be caught us off guard.
Well, level 47's not nothing.
Now it gets interesting.
I don't think it's anything we'll really need to worry about, but it's not nothing. I don't know Sheba's special moveset too well. Ooh, that level 2 is pretty good, so. Probably before I get in... Well, okay. I don't think I really need to do that for when I start fighting Tyranitar. Because, like, I already know what blades I'm going to be using, and I know what specials of theirs are good. I might have to... No. I might have to re-equip, or shuffle up, Poppy's... All the Poppies.
People might look at you funny, though, so watch out.
Shuffle up all of their special abilities, but like what their the extra effects from their special, I should say. Now, luckily, Sai is not smart, and he's decided that he wants to use blades that are weak to water to fight against Sheba. Like, I feel like it's just fairly obvious that Sheba's a water blade because she has a constant bathtub. But, I mean, whatever. You do you, Sai. Like, I don't know, this isn't gonna be... Okay. I feel like even if we were exactly leveled, we wouldn't really need to worry that much about these. Basic drivers are not really terribly difficult. I wouldn't say they're necessarily easy, but, like, for the most part, they're not bad. As long as you know axes end up being tanks, I mean, axes are tanks, lances are attackers, and if you happen to get a twin ring, then obviously that's the healer. But, like, really, it's not that big of a deal. Now, this is correcting something that I said a long time ago. I mentioned that there's different arts for the drivers based off of their gender. That's not true, obviously. I believe what I was thinking is that there's a lot that are similar. Like, a lot of times, like, for example, I think Nia's axes, Nia's axes are fairly similar to, at least especially in effect, to Morag's axes. Like, Rhino Assault is, I forget exactly what it's called on Morag, but Morag has something that's basically the same thing. They're named differently, but there are different effects for each one. So, yeah. Oh. You blended in.
There is nowhere left to run, feathered fool! Repent and return that which does not belong to you!
We not obliged to give back 1 coin. You the fool for being tricked.
Why, you infidel!
Just wait a minute, Sheba.
Divine punishment! In our fit of anger, we... No! Our gold! Our precious 1 million gold! The great unwashed are lining their pockets with it!
You've really done it now.
I tried to stop you.
Hey, lady. Huh? Here. This is yours, isn't it?
You would return this to us?
Yeah? Everyone needs money, don't they?
Oh, sweet, sweet child! Oh, purest angel! All of you do this for our sake. You have our sincerest thanks. It is we who were the fools. To have doubted you even for a moment. We are undeserving of such honesty. Wait! You deserve a reward. We shall invite you all to a magnificent tea party.
Really? Sounds amazing!
Huh? You're gonna invite all of these kids?
That is correct. The money is no longer of any consequence. For we have found something more precious than all the world's jewels. These pure, perfectly innocent children have opened our eyes. We were wrong to focus solely on gathering an entourage and holding magnificent parties. What we really should have been seeking was the unblemished hearts of these darling children. Inviting these children to our tea party is more than enough to make us happy.
Sheba, are you sure about this?
If there is one thing we are sure of, it's this. Our dream remains, only redirected.
Well then, maybe I just might decide to tag along too.
Would you mind if I joined you as well?
Absolutely! The more the merrier!
This is super tasty. I've never had anything like this before.
It gladdens us to hear that. From the bottom of our heart. Do help yourselves to tea and treats. It's all there for your delectation. Let us have a celebration to end all others.
So tell me, why are we the ones serving the food again?
This outrage! Tora not accept this!
Shush you. Just grin and bear it. Don't go ruining the moment for them.
Ah yes, we listen to the trials and tribulations of these poor children, and we intend to help each and every one. And how many is that going to be? I expect somewhere in the region of 10. But fear not, we should also be assisting them personally this time. No need to be so modest, we are a team, are we not? But it should be a give and take relationship, a greater reward in the bond of friendship. So that finishes up Fool's Gold. Sheba claimed her money from the blackhearted Nalpon merchant and held a lavish tea party in the celebration. This also gives us, I think we have to unlock in order. I believe, no, okay. Unlocks us 5 whole new quests, merc missions, I should say, that actually give some decent rewards, but that's stuff that we don't need to do. But nonetheless, that'll do it for this time, and really? That's only S... Oh, S plus is 10. That'll do it for this time, and next time, I think what I'm going to do next time...
Show me what you got!
...is... Also, Overdrive Protocol in here. I think next time I'm going to take care of a bunch of stuff at the old factory. But, until then...
It would look sublime on you, Pyra.
What? Me? Oh no, I'm sure you could find someone better.
Nonsense! You're perfectly deserving of such an item. Wear this necklace and we promise you, you shall shine brighter than all the stars in the sky.
Really? But
Heed our words, Pyra. Be our number one and you shall have it. Our gift to you. What say you?
huh? You're number one. Me?
That's right. You do want this necklace, don't you?
No thanks. I'll pass.
Inconceivable. To think we of all people would be turned down? Yet we shall not let this topple us. For the sake of our future number one, we shall purchase the necklace ourselves. Tell us, fine vendor, what is the going rate for this particular item?
Nah. You want to buy necklace? Madam, do me great service. That come to 430,000 G.
430,000? Was today not a bargain day? We should expect you will be selling it with a 90% discount today, no?
43,000 G? That like slap in face. In first place, it precious item. It not fall into bargain price bracket.
Preposterous! This is the trouble with cheapskates. Forget it. We're leaving. What a royal letdown.
Sheba, as much as I hate to ask, what is it you're really after?
Well asked. Our dream is to hold banquets and tea parties with the most charming of ladies. That is why we need our entourage. You can't hold a good banquet without the right number of participants. And we will not rest, not until our goal is in sight. Fear not, Pyra, Bridget, Nia, Morak, Poppy, Pandoria. You are all invited. You shall be a part of our inner circle. But we realize now that it is not so easy to have others acquiesce to our request. The road may be long, but still we forge ever onwards. What a royal letdown.
I've a hunch already, but would you mind telling us about what it is you aspire to, Sheba?
Well asked. Our dream is to hold banquets and tea parties with the most charming of ladies. That is why we need our entourage. You can't hold a good banquet without the right number of participants. And we will not rest, not until our goal is in sight. Fear not, Pyra, Bridget, Nia, Morak, Poppy, Pandoria. You are all invited. You shall be a part of our inner circle. But we realize now that it is not so easy to have others acquiesce to our request. The road may be long, but still we forge ever onwards.